Toyota can't sell their cars anymore, so they're putting lots of discounts on almost everything. If I didn't know any better, I would tell you to go buy now. But the reality is that there are lots of things hidden behind those discount prices. And you don't have to take my word for it, because the numbers don't lie. But why is this happening? What does Toyota want? There is no denying that the car market has been on a wild roller coaster lately. Toyota, like other manufacturers, is feeling the pinch. To keep sales cruising, they've rolled out significant discounts across their entire lineup. But by making these offers hard to resist, Toyota isn't just looking to clear out stock, they're aiming to win over new customers and keep their current ones happy. Sure, effective inventory management is crucial. Sometimes certain models don't move as quickly as expected, leading to excess inventory, so Toyota uses discounts to clear out these stocks and make room for new arrivals. But that's not all. Toyota has been making big strides in the electrification game, pushing for greener, more sustainable transportation. They've invested heavily in developing electric and hybrid vehicles, and their 2024 discounts on models like the all-electric BZ4X and the $6,500 lease cash offer on the RAV4 Prime are part of this green strategy. Switching to electric isn't just about being eco-friendly, it's about staying competitive. Governments worldwide are tightening emission rules and offering incentives for electric vehicle adoption. And Toyota needs everything they have because the sales aren't what they're supposed to be. And it shows the BZ4X, for instance. With a $7,500 lease discount and a low 1.99% APR for 72 months, Toyota is making it easy for consumers to jump on the electric bandwagon. You should always be concerned when something seems too good to be true, and that is the case here. There is a hidden strategy within this discount, and if you want to buy a new Toyota, you need to know this. Now I know what you're thinking, Toyota is one of the few that are successful, so how can this happen? Well, to be honest, Toyota's current struggles are multifaceted, encompassing pricing issues, declining luxury sales, reputational damage from scandals, and financial pressures. And although it is true that while Toyota's past achievements have solidified its standing as a leader in the automotive industry, the present situation presents a series of significant hurdles. The company's ability to adapt to these challenges will be crucial in determining its future trajectory. But Toyota has a plan, and their plan consists of two major concepts: skimming and penetration. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of Toyota's pricing challenges, let's take a moment to unpack what skimming and penetration pricing actually mean, because there are two main strategies Toyota uses. Imagine skimming pricing as the company's way of testing the waters with a high price tag to reel in those early adopters who don't mind splurging a bit. It's like launching a blockbuster movie with VIP tickets for the first few showings. Over time, as the initial buzz fades, the company gradually slashes prices to attract those who are a bit more budget-conscious. It's a way to milk the market for all it's worth at the start, then open the doors to a wider audience. Just look at the Land Cruiser. They dropped the price by a lot, and now they're even making a mini version that is way too affordable. On the flip side, penetration pricing is like hitting the market with a splashy sale, setting prices super low right out the gate to grab a big slice of the market pie quickly. Think of it as offering a discount on a new streaming service to lure in subscribers, with a plan to nudge up prices once the service is firmly established and the user base is loyal. These have worked for a long time, but Toyota, though, faces a tough crowd with this kind of strategy. One major hurdle? The hit on profit margins. When Toyota drops its prices to woo customers, it's like slashing profits with a big sword. But that's not all. Let me break it down for you. Challenges. Lower prices can mess with Toyota's brand image. Toyota has built a solid reputation for reliability and value. It's part of the brand's DNA, often backed up by its pricing. When Toyota slashes prices too drastically, it's like flipping the script and potentially altering how customers perceive the brand. In markets where higher prices are synonymous with better quality, such price cuts can make Toyota seem less premium. This is a big deal because Toyota's brand strength is one of its biggest competitive weapons. They need to tread carefully, ensuring they don't undercut their own reputation while trying to make a splash in the market. But the financial performance has also been under significant strain. You see, while low prices can attract lots of buyers, they also mean slimmer margins, which is especially tricky when production and operational costs are through the roof. Just picture the challenge of maintaining a profit margin while dealing with high labor and material costs. It's no small feat. The company reported a substantial 42% decline in operating profit for the first quarter of 2022, with profits dropping to $4.3 billion from $6.5 billion the previous year. This sharp decline can attribute to rising material costs, supply chain disruptions, which have placed additional financial pressures on the company. Toyota anticipates a 17% increase in material costs, projected to reach 1.7 trillion yen for the year. This surge in cost is primarily driven by rising prices for essential materials such as steel and aluminium. To offset these increased expenses, Toyota may be forced to implement additional price hikes, which could exacerbate the affordability issues already affecting its lineup. Fortunately for them, they have price skimming, which involves launching a product with a high price tag to target those eager early adopters. But while this strategy helps Toyota rake in some serious cash from the get-go, it also narrows the target market. By focusing on those willing to pay a premium, Toyota risks slowing down overall adoption rates. But that's not all. When Toyota applies skimming in today's competitive marketplace, where consumers have a smorgasbord of alternatives, a steep price tag can make Toyota's offerings less appealing to a broader audience. Essentially, Toyota might score big on initial margins, but struggle to build a solid market share over time. It's a bit like trying to sell tickets to an exclusive concert. Great for the few who can afford it, but not so much for reaching the masses. Now let's add another layer to the mix: competition. In industries where technological advancements and fresh market entrants are as common as morning coffee, this is a significant concern. Imagine a rival brand rolling out a comparable vehicle with nifty features, but at a wallet-friendly price. Suddenly, Toyota's high-price strategy looks less attractive. And let's not overlook consumer backlash, a real buzzkill for any pricing strategy. When Toyota's early adopters shell out a premium only to see prices drop soon after, it can spark frustration. Those initial buyers might feel shortchanged, and that's a problem. If Toyota cuts prices too soon, it risks negative perceptions and a hit to customer loyalty. Picture this: you've just bought the latest model at top dollar, and a few months later it's being sold at a discount. That's a surefire way to get some unhappy customers and potentially damage Toyota's reputation. And this is worse than you think, because Toyota's brand perception is already going through a lot of negative press, and for good reasons. Let me tell you why. Scandals and brand perception. Adding to Toyota's woes are the scandals surrounding faulty emission testing. An investigation into these practices resulted in Toyota halting shipments of several key models. While this move was necessary to address regulatory concerns, it likely had a detrimental impact on consumer trust. For a company with Toyota's esteemed reputation, involvement in such controversies undermines consumer confidence and could dissuade potential buyers. This trust erosion is not a fleeting issue, but a significant challenge that could tarnish Toyota's brand reputation and affect sales in the long term. The damage inflicted by these scandals goes beyond immediate sales, potentially influencing consumer perception and brand loyalty for years to come. Take the 2010 recalls for instance. Toyota experienced a 16% drop in US car sales compared to the previous year, a sharp contrast to the rising sales figures of other brands. The negative publicity surrounding these recalls, coupled with quality issues, painted Toyota in a less favorable light. Although the company has since addressed many of these concerns, the lingering effects on market perception remain evident. And this is not just me saying this. This year, Toyota found itself in hot water for cheating on certification tests for several vehicle models. It's like a student caught using outdated cheat sheets in an exam. The scandal involved using old or inadequate data in collision tests, falsifying engine power tests. This led to the suspension of production for popular models like the Corolla Fielder, Corolla Axio, and Yaris Cross. And this is not something new. Back in 2021, Toyota was slapped with a hefty $180 million fine for not reporting a fixing pollution-controlled defects in its vehicles over a decade. Can you believe it? The company systematically violated Clean Air Act requirements by failing to report potential defects and recalls for components meant to control emissions. It's a classic case of sweeping problems under the rug, but this time the rug wasn't big enough to hide it all. But that's not all. Toyota also found itself entangled in a broader safety testing scandal. They were caught providing incorrect and manipulated data for safety certification tests. This revelation shook the Japanese car industry to its core. It wasn't just Toyota. Other major Japanese automakers like Honda and Mazda were also dragged into the mess. It's like a domino effect of bad news, impacting the entire industry's reputation. Now let me remind you, all of these are features Toyota cars are known for. But let's talk about the crown jewel of the new era, major wins: Toyota hybrids and their problems. This might come as a shock to many because Toyota's hybrids are usually known for their strength, but the bad side is equally painful. Some Toyota hybrid models have been plagued by battery troubles. Imagine investing in a hybrid and expecting stellar fuel efficiency and performance, only to find that the batteries degrade quicker than you've been told. It's frustrating, right? This not only dents the fuel efficiency, but also puts a significant strain on your wallet, as replacing these batteries can be quite expensive. And there have been times when the software running the hybrid systems decided to throw a tantrum. You could be driving smoothly and suddenly the vehicles jerk as it unexpectedly switches between electric and gasoline power. Not exactly the seamless experience you signed up for. These glitches can turn a peaceful drive into a crazy wild one. Then there are the brake hassles. Some Toyota hybrids have had their regenerative braking systems act up. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. Inconsistent braking performance can be a downright dangerous. Let's say the brakes start responding unpredictably when you're trying to stop at a red light. It's annoying and a potential safety hazard rolled into one. But Toyota doesn't care about this right now, because as long as people are falling for the price discounts, they will eventually make money. Watch carefully, because this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. This is like a pitfall wrapped in a discount sticker if you don't truly understand the implication behind it. So let me explain them one by one. The comeback. It is really simple when you think about it. When a company loses money, they will always try to get it back, and that is what is happening here. Their vehicles come packed with lots of high-tech features. While these advancements are great, they can also lead to some surprising costs when it comes to repairs. You don't realize it because all you're thinking about is how amazing it is that you found a car jammed with features at such a discount. One of the standout implications of Toyota's proprietary software is what's known as the lock-in effect. Imagine you've invested in a shiny new Toyota with the Oren operating system. That sounds impressive, right? But here's the catch. By diving into Toyota's exclusive tech world, you might find yourself stuck in their ecosystem. Why? Because moving from Toyota's platform to a rival's system isn't as simple as just trading in your car. It often involves a maze of data transfers, compatibility issues, and potentially hefty costs associated with the proprietary software. The process isn't just a quick trip to the dealership any longer. For many, these challenges can feel overwhelming, making it less appealing to switch brands. This lock-in not only solidifies Toyota's foothold in the market, but also tightens the screws on competition. In essence, Toyota's proprietary software fosters a dependency that makes it tougher for consumers to break free. Then there are repair issues. Toyota's proprietary technology adds a whole new layer here. According to AAA, if you're driving a vehicle loaded with these things, you could easily be looking at an additional $3,000 in repair costs compared to previous models. That's a massive jump from the $1,000 or so it used to cost to handle similar repairs. It's almost as if these technological marvels come with a hidden luxury tax, making your car's protective features a pricey affair when you need fixing. What used to be a straightforward bumper replacement can now turn into an elaborate and expensive process. Modern vehicles often require specialized sensors and factory-specific parts, which can significantly increase repair expenses. For instance, a simple bumper swap might now involve recalibrating various sensors and aligning systems, turning a basic repair into a $4,000 project. It's like moving from a basic toolkit to a high-tech workshop. Great if you're prepared to spend more for the added features. Toyota's proprietary software gives it a firm grip on the data generated by its vehicles, and this is where things get tricky. Cars today collect heaps of data, from your driving habits and location to your personal preferences. With Toyota controlling this treasure trove of information, privacy and security concerns are bound to arise. Not many people are happy about that. And on the flip side, having access to such detailed data could give Toyota a competitive edge, allowing them to tailor features and marketing strategies precisely to their users' needs. However, this concentration of data also brings ethical questions into play. Toyota's strong market position, bolstered by its proprietary technology, could potentially lead to price manipulation. If Toyota's unique features become the new standard and competitors can't keep up, Toyota might have the power to set higher prices without facing much competitive pressure. This could mean paying a premium for Toyota's advanced technology, while alternatives are few and far between. Think of it like this: if Toyota's exclusive technology becomes the gold standard and competitors are struggling to catch up, you might find yourself paying top dollar for those cutting-edge features. But that's not all. When it comes to car repairs, Toyota, like many other automakers, has crafted a bit of a monopoly using its proprietary software. Toyota relies on specialized diagnostic tools that are only available at their authorized dealerships and service centers. This software isn't just a luxury, it's essential for diagnosing and fixing modern vehicles, which are loaded with intricate technology and computer systems. Without access to these tools, independent repair shops are pretty much left out in the cold, unable to tackle a lot of repairs. But that's not all. Toyota also plays the gatekeeper with software locks and digital rights management. Think of it like this: even if an independent mechanic has the right tools, they might still hit a brick wall when it comes to performing certain repairs if they don't have the necessary software keys or permissions. It's like having a toolbox but no key to open it. Plus, today's cars come with telematics systems that keeps tabs on everything from performance to overall health. Toyota can use this data to nudge consumers toward their own repair networks, making it easier for their dealerships to access this information while leaving independent shops in the lurch. And let's not forget the fine print when you purchase a Toyota. By signing on the dotted line, you agree to the terms and conditions laid out in end license agreements. These agreements often come with restrictions on what you can do with the software in your car, including who's allowed to repair it. On top of that, Toyota controls the distribution of parts and repair manuals, making them available only to authorized dealers. This means that independent repair shops might find themselves struggling to get the parts they need or the detailed instructions to fix certain issues. And that means they can potentially ask for whatever amount of money they want for a simple fix and make up what they lost. And that, my friend, is the secret behind the discount stickers. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.